the control. So we shall be presenting to you whatever is needed to enable you, to help you join the new Google Classroom. So here, this is the interface of the new Google Classroom once you join. And currently, when I check under people, let me see how many are there. And now the question is, are you among these people? Okay, are you among them? So we have so far 130, we have so far 103 students in the new Google Classroom. Now, the question is, are you among the 103 students? So I want to echo to you that you please join the new Google Classroom, because we are not going to use the old Google Classrooms again. So the link together with the class code is going to be shared onto you in the chat. So that is what I would like to share with you about the new Google Classroom. Now, you may ask, where do you join from? How can you join from? As I said, I'm so honored to be working with my admin, Mr. Wogisha Benz. Is going to be sharing with you some of these. However, I have, okay, we can get everything from the website of the Christian School Owners Association. You need to log onto this website, Christian School Owners Association of Uganda. Okay, so I think you can see now. So this is the website for Christian School Owners Association of Uganda. I think you can see the words are here. You need to get Owners Association Uganda. It will open several links there. Then the first one on top is the one that you need to click to. So it will bring you an interface which looks like this. Then you get to join class here. You will have to click on join class. So it will open for you a number of platforms which you can use to join the class. You will choose. There is a lot of information, as you will see once you get there. So now that has been part of the announcement, the notices that I wanted to first put across before we start off. But since now it is 1 minute past the time we are supposed to start our lesson, I would like to end here with the notices and get back to my learners. So dear learners, so far Mulago Danny had put in his request to lead us in the opening prayer. So I would like to get back to him. Danny, may you please unmute and pray for us?
Our Lord, let us pray. Our Lord, thank you for this us, and for the teacher, the results, and do nice work. Just now, pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Danny, for leading us in the opening prayer. We give praise, glory, and honor to the loving Father in heaven for bringing this opportunity to us. Not everyone is having this kind of opportunity to be learning, okay? So that is why we have to start our lesson with an opening prayer. We dedicate each and everything to God, okay? So we are so grateful about that. And for those ones whose hands are up, I request I will talk to you later. I would like to go ahead with my learners at this particular time. So please, we shall be contributing in the lesson as we move forward. This is primary 1, and my name is Teacher Joel. My name is Teacher Joel. So I'm so happy to be meeting you for the first time in this second phase of our learning. Okay, our second phase of our e-learning. We had a break of 1 week, and we promised coming back to go ahead with our normal lessons. And in the break, we gave you some study materials in the Coldbury e-library on the website of the Christian School Owners Association. So if you did not get to that work, fine, you can check during your free time. But for now, I want us to go ahead with our lesson. Okay, so I'm starting to share screen, and as I mentioned, primary 1 English lesson. Today is Tuesday, 7th September 2021. My name is Teacher Joel Maluma. So I'm happy to be with you at this particular time. Now, as we proceed, I would like to take the sole obligation to inform you that our e-learning program is supported by 3 organizations. One of them is Edify Uganda. We have Christian School Owners Association, Uganda. And lastly is the ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. So these are the 3 organizations that are bringing to us this great opportunity of learning from home. For us teachers, we are also teaching from home. So this is one of the guidelines that the government put up to see how we can limit the spread of coronavirus. Are we together? So I would like to introduce to you the theme for today or these weeks. We shall be looking at weather, and then the sub-theme is elements of weather. Elements of weather. Then let's look at the aspect for our English lesson. We shall be looking at vocabulary, and these are new words. These are new words that we shall be looking at. So before that, we need to first get to the competencies. When I talk about lesson competencies, what do I mean? Lesson competencies that refers to what you can do, okay? So by the end of the lesson, you should be able to do certain things. And those things that you'll be able to do are the ones that I'm calling lesson competencies. So what are they? Number 1, you should be able to read at least 3 new words correctly. Yes, the list of words I'm going to introduce to you, you should be able at least to read 3 words correctly. Number 2, spell at least 3 learned words correctly. So of these words, you should be able to spell at least 3 words correctly. And lastly, use at least 1 word. Use at least 1 learned word in a sentence. Okay, so there we are. That is what we should be able to achieve by the end of this lesson. So for now, I would like to request you open up your book. First, write that subject, that is English. Why are we doing so? You might write this work in the literacy book because I handle literacy 1, but check if it's English, then write there. Okay, today is Tuesday, 7th of September, 2021. Write date also. Tuesday, 7th September, 2021. Some of you read it 2021, which is wrong. That is 2021. So you write it. Then after that, write your name. So my name is Teacher Joel Maluma. You also write your name there. Say, my name is Mlago Dan. My name is Rich Tom Sangi, the way I'm seeing you here. We are so far 71. But as I was checking under Google Classroom, we are around 103. So it means some of you have not yet joined the new Google Classrooms. So as you are writing, as learners are writing, parents who are there, I would like to keep informing you this. We have created new Google Classrooms, which I request you to join. So I'm working with Mr. Wogisha Dens, and in the chat, we are to keep attending to your concerns. In case you have a question, please share it with us in the chat. We are also sharing with you the class link. It's already in the chat. There is the Google Classroom link. That means for the new classroom, new Google Classroom, together with the code, it is there. So write it, write the code somewhere, class code, and then tap on this link. It will open an interface there, which will you will keep following somewhere, put the class code, and you will automatically join the new Google Classroom. Learners, let us continue. So here we have now my words. You also write my words, only that heading, then after that, close the book. After writing my words, close your book. We first learn how to read. The correct pronunciation is what I want to hear from you. So you are going to repeat after me as we proceed. Now, I assume you have finished writing this. So here are my words. I begin one by one. Remember, we are talking about weather. So we start with the elements of weather. And word number 1 is sun. Everyone say sun. Don't mind about muting your microphone. I don't need to hear from you. Just follow me and make the correct pronunciation. This word is read as sun. And we know very well sun, that is the main natural source of light and heat. Okay? And we always see it. But don't look into it at this time. It will affect your eyes. So we know the sun very well. Next, wind. Wind. We know very well that wind is moving air. So it keeps blowing. We cannot see wind, but we can feel when air is passing around, then we feel it blowing. Okay? So this is another element of weather, as we shall see in the literacy 2. We shall still look at the same words in details. Okay. Next, we have clouds. Everyone say clouds. Clouds. with clouds, these ones are formed up on the sky. I can try to look through the window here and I'm seeing clouds up on the sky. They are white, okay? But sometimes the color tries to change and the sky is blue. So what you are seeing white up there is the clouds. We shall talk about them more. For now, I would like you to learn how to read and make the correct pronunciation. Then correct spelling and using the word in sentences. Next is rain. Everyone say rain. Okay, so with rain, we've been talking about clouds. Now, once clouds form up, they again turn and give us rain. So rain keeps falling from up and we call it rainfall, okay? So these are the elements of weather we have. And these elements of weather again make up what we call the types of weather. So we need to learn the types of weather as new words, as our words, then details will be in literacy too. So sun gives or makes sunny weather. This word is read as sunny. Everyone say sunny. Sunny. Great. What about wind? Wind makes windy. Say windy. Together, windy. Are we there? Next, clouds form cloudy. Okay, cloudy. And then lastly, rain makes rainy. Rainy. So these ones make up the types of weather. So are we able to read these words correctly, class? That is a question. And our lesson competence 1, you should be able to read these words correctly. Then we need to look at spelling. In case I take away these words, are you able to spell them correctly? I need to check some people. You are to spell for me these words I have just removed. Let me get to some of you in those ones whose hands are up. Let me hear from Kagolo Robert. Kagolo Robert, may you please unmute and spell for me the word sunny? Robert, are you there? Oh, I can't hear from Robert. Let me check a girl. Okay, Robert is now back.
S-U-N.
Thank you, but that is sun. I would like you to spell the word sunny.
S-U-N-N-Y.
Thank you so much, Robert. That is great. Let me get to Nantong. Nantong is going to spell for us another word. Robert has just spelled sunny. Yes, Nantong. Nantong, are you there?
Sunny.
No, for you, you are spelling windy.
Windy.
Yes.
W-I-N-D. W-Y.
Spell it once again.
W-I-N-D-Y.
Thank you. That is correct. Thank you, Nantong. Now, let me get another person here. A boy this time. I'm gender sensitive. Let me check. Oh, let me hear from Mwesije. Mwesije, Dominos, Mwesije. May you please unmute? Yes, Mwesije. Mwesije. You are going to spell first the word cloudy.
C.
Okay.
C. L. O. U. What? D. Y.
Okay, thank you so much. So that is cloudy. Thank you. Lastly, let's hear from, let me choose a girl, Maria Catherine. Maria Catherine. You are going to spell for us the word rainy. Yes, Maria.
Rainy. R-A-I-N-Y.
Thank you so much, Maria Catherine. The word is rainy. Thank you. You've got it. Friends, when spelling, we first mention the word, we read out the word, then spell it, okay? So there we get a credit. Now, friends, I would like you to open your book. You first write these words. Let's first write these words. I give you 2 or 3 minutes writing those words as I put up some notes to the parents. Dear parents, my name is Teacher Joel. We have created new Google Classrooms. We started yesterday to use them. This means that all the Google Classrooms will not be used anymore. So if you haven't joined, or if the child has not yet joined the new Google Classrooms, I request you to join. In the chat, we have shared with you the link that will help you to join the new Google Classroom. Write the class code aside, then you tap on that link. Secondly to that, in these new Google Classrooms, it is where we shall be sharing with you this work. This work is shared onto you. In the new Google Classrooms. So our learners are supposed to attempt the assignment given and turn in the work for marking. So check in the chat right now. You will find the link to take you to the new Google Classroom, as I have just informed you. Even the class code is there. Jesse Elijah, I've seen your message. Thank you. I do appreciate. I see you are on. Yeah. Okay. I can see your messages are here. Thank you. Thank you for checking on us. Maseruka John Paul, you had a challenge, you couldn't hear us, but I think right now everything is fine. Let me hope you are now hearing us. Okay. All right. In case you are not, please tell us. Samantha Faith is saying, teacher, I have finished writing. This is so wonderful. I think we can now move on. Let me give only 30 minutes, okay, 30 seconds, such that you wind up if you haven't finished. Then we move on. So dear parents, make sure you join our new Google Classrooms and help the children to attempt the assignment given and turn in for marking. I will be waiting to receive work at the end of this lesson, ready to mark it. So learners, let's go ahead. we need to look at sentences. We need to look at sentences, and we have sentence structure. So when constructing sentences, we are going to following, we shall be following this structure. Is it dash dash? Everyone says, is it dash dash? That is the structure. So how do we answer a question in this line? We shall say, yes, it is dash dash. That dash dash is representing a word which is missing, as we are going to see in the example. So in case it is not, then you will have to say, no, it is not. It is not. We may even leave this dash dash, okay? We just say, no, it is not, okay? So let me first try to correct here. Okay, we may just say, no, it is not. Like that, right? Just like that. Okay, just a minute. Right. Now we can get back there. So I wanted to correct something. So there we are now. Is it dash dash? No. Okay, we may say, yes, it is, or no, it is not. Now, here I have my example saying, is it sunny? All right, you hear that question? Is it sunny in your district, in your place, at your home there, wherever you are? Just look out through the window. Is it sunny? If it is, look at this picture here. We can see sunflower in the garden, and the sun is shining up on the sky. Remember I told you the sky is blue. So look at the picture. According to this picture, yes, it is sunny. So the question was, is it sunny? Yes, it is sunny. That is what we shall be saying. Then look at this second picture. Look, see the people. They are covering themselves with an umbrella. What does this mean? So, is it really sunny? Is it sunny? The answer is no, it is not. So, this is how we can use these words to come up with sentences. I would like to hear you using such simple expressions when talking to your friends, when talking to mommy and daddy, in case the weather has changed. So I give you at least 2 or 3 minutes to write the structure. Then I take you to something I would like to hear from you. So write quickly. When you finish, you put up your hand. I'm going to pick you and you share with us. So I give you time, but don't draw. Don't draw. Just write the word sentence structure. Then the structure, is it dash dash? Then the responses. So after that, you get to write example. Is it sunny? First response, say, yes, it is. Then below it, you say, no, it is not. This will be guiding you just. Don't draw, but you just write. Parents, I want to remind you about our new Google Classrooms and submission of work. Our learners should submit work in there. So make sure your child has joined. We tried to import learners from the old Google Classroom to this, but in case for you we failed, then please just use the link which is in the chat to join. Yeah, I can see Lucas Kalisa is saying, teacher, finished. together with the Prince Gabriel Nkwanga. I think he's in Ginger. He has finished also. Okay. Denzo has finished. Christian Mantos has finished. Nantong. Maybe. Okay. No. I think these were the words, not the sentence structures. Please don't rush. We have enough time to do this. Don't rush and make mistakes. So take your time, you write correctly. And once you finish, I will hear from you. So take your time, write neatly, don't cross. Don't cross, don't rub, don't shade. Take your time. Yeah. Okay. Now your hands are down. I've lowered all your hands. Okay. So I want to hear from, now the hands will get up. I will hear from you. Okay. All right. Now those hands that will be up, they're the ones I'm going to share with. I would like to give them the opportunity. I hear from you. Make sure you put up your hand when you have finished. Otherwise, in case you are raising your hand and you haven't finished, you may fail to get time to write, because very soon I'm going to change the interface. I will remove this page and bring a new page. Okay. So in the new page, we shall be looking at something different, of which you need to first write this. We may not get back to this. I'm giving an allowance of like 1 minute only to those who are still writing. Then we proceed. Remember, learners, I want to receive this work. I want to receive this work in the Google Classroom. I will be marking. So please endeavor to attempt the questions as given to you in that part of assignment. Parents, in case you are not in the WhatsApp group, still, we are going to share with you in the chat here the link which can take you to WhatsApp group. We have, if you are in the old WhatsApp group, that is fine. But at times, some WhatsApp groups become full. Yet we still have new learners, new parents who are joining our program. So we have created a new WhatsApp group. It's an annex, okay? So if you're in the old WhatsApp group, don't join this new WhatsApp group. It's only for those ones who missed, who joined the other one when it is full. So in the chat, we are going to share with you soon that link. But still, as I told you earlier, in the website of Christian School Owners Association Uganda, we have all this. You will find everything there. So you will join the different WhatsApp groups that you may need in case you have more than one child benefiting from our free program. So be waiting in the chat. You will receive that link as we proceed. Okay, now learners, let us proceed. I want us to look at sentence construction still. And in here, I want you to study the picture and make a sentence. Study the picture and make a sentence. So the first picture is that one. What are you seeing in there? Let me hope it is visible. But in case it is not, we see it's like a field and a road is in between there. There's even a person trying to walk But up on the sky, weather has changed. Weather has changed. Clouds have formed up and it is becoming dark. So I want one of you to tell me, is it cloudy? Remember, how do we respond to such a question? What we have just learned. So let me hear from one of you, either a boy or a girl. Let me hear from, okay, I want new people. There are people who have never talked to me since we started this program. Let me hear from Janelle. Is it Janelle Soki? Janelle Soki. I want to give opportunity to at least everyone. We are many, so every day will not be picking the same people. Yes, Janelle.
Janelle
Soki. Is it cloudy? Janelle? Hello, Janelle?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Let me repeat once again. How do we respond? Is it cloudy?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Yes, it is. Yes, it is cloudy.
Yes, it.
Thank you, Janelle. Thank you, Janelle.
Yes, it is cloudy.
Okay, thank you so much. That is the response I wanted to hear from you. Thank you. That has been Janelle. In which district are you? Janelle?
You're welcome, teacher.
In which district are you?
Wakiso.
Oh, that's good. Thank you so much. Okay, let's hear from another person. Here I have another picture. Look at it. And I want to pose a question. Is it rainy? Someone is going to respond to this question. And who is this one? Let me check. Let me check. This time I would like to get a boy. A boy. And the new ones. Okay, let me hear from Pax Kenneth. Yes, Pax, may you please unmute and tell us, according to this picture, is it rainy? Pax? Kenneth? Pax, I can't hear from you. Oh, it seems I lost Pax. Kenneth, it seems I lost you. If not, are you back? Kenneth, you are muting and unmuting. Okay, let me hear from another boy. I'm unable to hear from Pax. I want new ones that I've never given the opportunity. I'm sorry, I'm bypassing some of you, but this was a concern from the parents. Like at times we don't give equal opportunities, but I do try, only that the number is big. Let's hear from Israel. Israel, may you please unmute? Yes, Israel. May you please tell us, is it rainy?
It's not. No, it's not.
Thank you. No, it is not. This is wonderful. Thank you so much, Israel.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, Israel. Okay, this is so good. Lastly, let's look at this. Look at that picture and tell us, is it windy? Someone to tell us. Look at that picture and tell us, is it windy or not? Who is that one? Who is that one? Let me check here. The person to tell us this. This time a girl. I want, okay, let me check it very well. There is Sasha, okay? Sasha Saus Maska, Stefania. Wow, many names. I hope you are not one. This must be a group. Hello?
Teacher.
Who is this one I'm talking to? Is this Sasha?
Yes.
Okay, Sasha, look at this picture down here. Is it windy?
No, it is not.
Thank you so much. You have said no, it is not. Okay, this is so great. Remember to put a full stop. Otherwise, your answer, I may mark it wrong without that full stop. Thank you so much, friends, for sharing with me these answers. Indeed, when we try to look at these pictures, in the first picture, it is cloudy. But in the second picture, it is not rainy, it is windy. Then in the last picture, it is not windy, it is rainy. Okay? So that is how we can respond to these questions. Now, allow me to remove the answers because you will be attempting this in your free time with other people. So I remove your answers. Now I leave it open for others to put their correct answers. Now with that matter, therefore, I want to take you to another part of it as we come to the end of our learning today. In this part, I want you to have this activity written down. You are not going to draw, but you are just going to write the answer. As you can see, instructions are saying, read and write a sentence. Is it windy? So there is a dash there. Look at the picture and write the correct response. Number 2, number 3, and number 4. Once you finish, that marks the end of the lesson. So we have 20 minutes. 10 minutes are yours to do this activity. I know this is P1, so I don't want you to rush. That's why I'm giving you enough time. Then in the remaining 10 minutes, I want to take you through joining the new Google Classroom. I know some parents are still new. They have just joined us. So I need to show you the new Google Classroom and how does it work together with submitting. So the rest of the minutes, I will be using them for that task. So I request you be writing. However, let me speaking to some parents. In case you have a question, I would like to hear from you. So let me first lower all your hands. Whoever is putting up the hand, don't raise it again. Just keep writing the work. Keep writing the work. Later, it's going to be parents. I know these hands are for learners who wanted to share with us in the lesson. And now I want to do what the Baganda say, kasavu kanyama, kasavu kanyama. So, hey, I get to the parents also. I hear from you. Are parents there? And if so, do you have a question? Yes, if you have a question, parent, you may put up your hand. I hear from you. And where possible, I get to help you. So I have the parent of Joey, Rich Tom Sange. Musinguzi Elijah. Let me hear from Joe. May you please unmute? Learners, be writing work as I hear from parents. The parent of Joe, may you please unmute and talk to me?
Excuse me, how do we join the Google Classroom?
Okay, thank you so much for that question.
How can we join the Google Classroom?
All right, I have got your concern. In the chat, when you check just now, we have shared with you that link. Okay, this link is for WhatsApp group. Then we are sharing another link with you for joining Google Classroom. It has even the class code. So use that link to join. Use that link to join that new Google Classroom. Yes, it is there right now. Check in the chat, write the class code aside, then tap on it. Tap on it, you get to join Google Classroom, but you must be having an email, a Gmail account, okay? That is how you will be able to join. So I think I've answered that question. If time allows, I will take you through a demo to illustrate how you are going to do it. Now, allow me to hear from the parent of Rich Tom Sange. Rich Tom Sange.
Teacher Joel.
Yes, Rich.
My mommy has gone to work.
Oh, sorry. Yet I've been waiting to hear from mommy. You remember when I was starting the lesson, you told me she wants to talk to me. Okay. Now do like this, Rich. Check down where you are writing this work from. Okay, on your screen. Down here, I put my footer note. It is starting with date, then P.1 English by teacher Maluma Joel, and my telephone number. So this telephone number is on WhatsApp. Write it down, then you'll give it to mommy. She can write to me or call me. Okay. Let me hear from Israel, the parent of Israel.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, mommy.
How are you?
I'm fine, please.
My query is about, I have a lot of kids. I have one who is in nursery.
Yes.
I have the one who is in primary 1. I have even another one who is in primary 6.
Okay.
So in case they miss, because of course they have to miss, and I'm also studying senior 3.
Okay.
How am I going to get the lessons that they have missed?
Oh, thank you so much for that question and liking our program. Now, we record our lessons. Actually, we are streaming live on YouTube. So we send a link for the live stream of YouTube in case you want a live lesson. In case you don't need that one, you just have to join the Google Classrooms for those particular classes. This work is shared there. We share it as material and activity or assignment. So the material contains full notes of everything the way I've been presenting it here. Then assignment is just for the activity like this one, which the learners are doing. So I don't know which one will serve better for you, but be waiting for the recordings or that link of the YouTube together with joining Google Classroom. I think I have answered your question. And how do you get to Google Classroom of all these classes? Earlier, I talked about the website for Christian School Owners Association, Uganda. You need to write this down. You will get to your browser and write there. You type in the browser, Christian School Owners Association. I'm going to show you in the next 3 minutes. I will be stopping learners from doing this work and show you. It has all the details and links that you can use to join any Google Classroom as well as any WhatsApp group for those classes. Thank you. Let me hear from Lauren Nduge. Lauren, then Shem Paul, be getting ready with Msingu's Elijah. Yes, Lauren. Lauren Nduge. Okay, let me get to Shem Paul. Let me hope I'm reading it well.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, please.
I am Shampo's.
Lauren, just stay on, but don't talk. Let me finish with Shem, then I get back to you. Stay on. Yes, Shem Paul, go ahead.
I am Shampo's eldest sister, but
Yes.
my mom has gone to work. But teacher, I'm the one who was here yesterday. I went to the website, you told me, but it says only one WhatsApp group and we are 3 people learning.
Oh, so you wanted WhatsApp group for which other classes?
P4, P1, and baby.
All right, it's okay. Now, are you in any of the WhatsApp group?
Am I what?
In any of the WhatsApp group? For example, P1, have you joined so far? Oh, not yet. Write my number is down there.
Yes.
You will send me a message. I will help you to put you in one of the WhatsApp groups, basically for P1. Then all the links for joining Google Classroom and those other WhatsApp groups for other teachers, other classes will be shared there.
Yes, another question, teacher.
Yes, please.
When I joined the WhatsApp group, we are using a computer, so it doesn't join it.
Oh, now still a computer can work on WhatsApp, but you need a skilled person to help you install that app for WhatsApp, which works on the computer. Okay. So in case there is a smartphone you can use, you better try that one. It will be faster.
Okay, thank you.
All right, welcome. Let me hear from Lauren.
Yeah, this is Lauren's mom, Mr. Joel.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I've been asking how we get how to get the assessment marks, because since we did the assessment, we have never got the marks.
Oh,
we only
my
got
first
the
question.
repetition part of it.
My first question to you, was work submitted in time?
Yes, we submitted everything.
Which class is that? P1?
P3.
P3. And what is the name that is in Google Classroom? Because at times it doesn't show the names of the child, more so if the email was opened up, if it's your personal email, it will show your name.
The name in the Google Classroom is Lauren Dunge.
Okay, Lauren Dunge. All right, I'm going to check. So it means you used that email under those names. So those are
the email
names.
is under my names. The email is under Mary Mukulu.
Mary Mukulu.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to check, then I will get back to you. But we marked all the work, the assessment we gave, and we turned in. However, in P1, but P3 has no challenge. It's only P1 where some papers failed to be returned for not all subjects. So I'm going to check about this. You may check on me in my WhatsApp line. Okay.
Okay.
To help you faster, because in a group I may take time.
Okay, then.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me hear from one more parent. It's already 22:11. So, John Batambuze. Our learners, thank you for being good learners. Those are my numbers. You may call for any assistance. Yes, someone is talking to me. This must be John Batambise. May you please unmute and talk to me?
Teacher,
Yes, please. Yes, what's happening? Batambise, talk to me. I need to hear your concern.
that's a repeat of work.
I beg your pardon?
You have shown us a repeat.
A repeat of what? Oh, I can't hear you. You are breaking. Let me hear from, is this Lynn or who? Oh, yes, may you talk to me?
Hello, good morning, Teacher Joel.
Good morning, madam.
We are joining for the first time for Leil in P1. I
Okay.
was asking, can we send the work on WhatsApp?
No, please, this work is sent on to, okay, via Google Classroom. WhatsApp, we
Since
have a system that keeps the grading and all the information, but
so we have to send it to Google Classroom.
Yes, and have you joined the
I
Google
was
Classroom?
on Google Classroom for someone who is in P5, but I think recently they changed the code also. I'm not getting the work for this week. How do I use the same Google Classroom to get to P1 now? I have the app on my phone, P5.
Yes, each class has its own Google Classroom. You just have to join that one for P1.
How do I change? Do I have to download the app again?
No, please. You don't need to download that app again. Once you have it in your phone, you will just have, okay, I think, let me show you. Let me show you how it is done. Do you use a phone?
Yes, please.
Okay, now I'm starting to share my phone. I want to show you. So that is my phone, and I have the app there. I think you can see it up here of the Classroom. So when you open it like that, this is what you will do. So this is now Google Classroom. I don't know for which class I had left it open. Okay, it was for primary 2. Now, let me see. It will open. Okay, you see now I have different classes which are open here, as you can check. Very many of them. You can also have very many classrooms in the same app. So you will just have to come to join, it will open like this. So you will just choose that particular class you want. Now, these ones in black are our new Google Classrooms. We have P1, P3, and P2. Then on top here, I have the old ones, but these old ones, we shall not be using them. So you need to join these new ones. Now, you check in the chat. We have the link which will help you to join that classroom, that Google Classroom for P1. Then when it will help you to join.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. So let me end here with this. I need now to take you through joining Google Classroom. In the remaining minutes, there are just 4. Let me see how I can manage to do this. Let me see. Okay. Parents, I want to show you something here. So this one is the website for Christian School Owners Association. In case you still have more questions, you may just get to this website, come to join e-class. Oh, I think I'm not sharing my screen. I thought I'm sharing. All right. Let me share screen here. Okay, there we are. So here we have the website for Christian School Owners Association Uganda. you will just come to join e-class. Here it will open for you an interface which will enable you to join. It will help you to join. So when you join, for example, let me get back here. This is the Google Classroom for P1. Okay, and how do you join? You will get to your email. Once it is open, you click, you choose, because you may have several emails like this one. Let me use this one to make a demonstration. In case I need to join Google Classroom, it will open for me an interface which looks like this. It's taking a little bit longer. So let's give it time. You see this plus here. You will have to click on the plus. So when you click on this plus, it will open for you a window, an interface, joining a new class. Okay, even here, I still have other classes I joined. So when you click on the plus like this, it will ask you join class or create class, but don't create because you are not a teacher or a director of a school. You come to join class, then it will ask you to put the either the class code. Then once you put it there, you will automatically join that class. So I may not have more time to show you each and everything as per now, but just try to fix time, do it with your gadget and explore everything. I know you will not fail to join our Google Classrooms. So that is what I want to request you to do at this particular time. And in case you have more questions, let me hope you have my numbers. You will contact me and I will be able to help you. Otherwise, our time is over. I want to thank you for giving in your time together with our learners for participating. You have been good. I have learned a lot from you as well as the parents. We are so grateful as Edify Uganda, Christian School Owners Association Uganda, together with ICT Teachers Association Uganda. Namobiru is asking what time is P2 going to land. I request you get to the timetable and check very well. Nambilu, you must be in one of the WhatsApp groups where we share the timetable. It will show you, you'll get to see when we are to land. So our time is over and I would like us to have a closing prayer. Closing prayer. Someone to lead us in the closing prayer. Okay, Shalom has said, Ainyo, Shalom. May you please unmute. In case you have a question, ask in a few seconds, then you lead us in the closing prayer.
I want to lead the prayer.
Oh, thank you so much. You may go ahead.
Let us humble ourselves and then pray. Heavenly Father, we thank for this day. We thank for the things you have given us. Lord, as we have learned a lesson, please make us to remember what we have learned about, and please bless us. In Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Shalom, for leading us in the prayer. Now I request all of you to unmute your microphones and say bye-bye to me, together with Mr. Mugisha Dance, whom I've worked with. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, teacher. So much, teacher. See you next time. Bye.